Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to share with you while I get ready for my TikTok live how I do my face makeup. I absolutely fell in love with this method and I wanted to share it with you all. So if you're interested in seeing how I get this lightweight, amazingly coverage foundation, just keep on watching. Just the product that I absolutely have fallen in love with is called a Super Serum Skin Tint, and it is by Ilia, I believe. My camera is probably backwards for you guys because I'm using my front camera so I can see. But yes, it's called Ilia and it is a super serum skin tint. And these are absolutely amazing. I got a sample in my Sephora order and I fell in love with it and I was like, okay, I gotta buy it, and you can get them on Sephora. So let's hop in and see how this applies. Several different skin moisturizing tints that I have been using. The couple that I got in my BoxyCharm are these two right here. And I use these when I am like rushing or if I'm just gonna do like a live or something like that. Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer. That is the one I just got. And then I've had this one, it's called the Active Glow Tinted Day Cream by QMS. And it comes in a little pump like that. See the glare. And then another one that I fell in love with, which everybody was in love with because of Michaela on TikTok, and it is the Urban Decay Hydromaniac Staining. And I'm sure you all have seen this, but I got that first. And that's when I started falling in love with the tinted moisturizers and not the foundations. So let's go ahead and start applying the primer so I can put these serums and tinted moisturizers on my face. I got my hair towel in, which is kind of dirty. It needs washed, but don't pay attention to that. Trust me, these save me from pushing my hair out of my face. And yes, it doesn't look the best, but trust me, we're here for learning. We're not here for looking the best. And I washed my face. So clean face, always to start. Now, if you want to do a moisturizer first, you can do that, but I'm going to go ahead and just apply my primer because my face doesn't feel very dry right now. The one I will be using is the No Pore Blemish Blim Primer by Touch in Soul. I love this primer. I also got the two new primers from, where are they? Hold on, I'll have to look. Put this on. Smells really good. It smells like baby powder. And it actually does blur out your skin a lot. Just a little bit more on this side. I didn't get this side. I always put this under my eyes where my wrinkles are, especially like where my fine lines are, and in between my brow, where the wrinkles show the most. And see, and around my mouth. Like, it already helps just having that primer on. Like, look at that. Look at the difference. My skin looks terrible these days because I haven't been tanning. But yes, you can see the difference already. To show you the primers I have been using, it's the Fenty Beauty primer and Always an Optimist Base Illuminatrix by Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. So these two, I love moisturizing primers because my skin is aging. I am almost 36 next month. Oh my God. So I do need to keep moisture on my face or it will look really crepey, as Jaclyn Hill would say. For the foundations, the Ilia comes in a little pump bottle like this with a squeezy top. And yes, you must shake it because it has a serum base to it. And I just shake it like so and screw the top. And what I'm going to do is squeeze some into the applicator, but I'm going to drop it onto my metal pan here because I'm going to use several different ones. So I promise you it does not take a lot at all, literally like that much. And then I'm going to grab another one because I like mixing these, especially to get the right consistency or whatever it may be. I'm going to take the Urban Decay, and it's a little bit darker, so I'm going to put a couple drops on there, just like that. Literally, hardly anything. You can see the difference. I'm going to wipe this excess off on my face because I don't want to waste. But you can see the difference in the consistencies for sure. This one's definitely has the serum base, and then this one's more thick. And then we're going to apply it. So first I take like a little flat foundation brush like this, and I'll dip into the serum first, And I'm gonna go right underneath my eyes with it, because that's where I want that, where any problem areas are, where like wrinkles and such, I'm gonna go there. Just because it's gonna have some more moisturizing effect to it, and it's not gonna pronounce my fine lines and wrinkles. You guys are gonna see how well this covers and how good my skin looks after. I promise, it's crazy. It is so crazy. So now that I got that all in the areas, now I'll grab the Urban Decay and I'm just gonna swipe down. Get that started because it's a little bit thicker, like I said. Down my chin, everywhere I need it. Now we'll take it up into the serum too, because whatever's left on my brush will go there. Get the rest of that off there and just tap it on. Okay, so there are my tinted moisturizers and my serum tinted base right there. So that's it for the base for foundation. Tinted moisturizer, serum, tinted foundation, whatever you want to call it. That's the base. And then what we do next is take these two concealers. This is obviously a little tryout little thing size, trial size, and then my L'Oreal Infallible concealer, which I love. So I'll take this, well, no, I'll take this one first, and I'm gonna put it, because it's a little bit lighter consistency, I'm gonna put this under my eyes. Whoa, it's about ready to run out. Okay, putting that under my eyes. Because like I said, it's a little bit lighter for consistency. It's not super thick to bring out my wrinkles and fine lines. And then I use this for an eyeshadow base. I also put it in some of the areas like right here where I need more coverage, and on my nose where my mask will rub off my makeup. Highlighted points right there, and then we will blend this out. Just blend this out with my damp beauty blender or beauty sponge very super lightly, because where it is not a foundation, it may pick up a lot easier onto the sponge. So I just want to do it lightly because it's already such a light base anyway. Then I don't want to pick up any excess of it. Like I want it to be on my skin. And I may have used a little bit too much concealer, but it is kind of hard to tell when I'm looking into a camera instead of a mirror. Go on the ears with it and down the neck, just lightly to get it all blended out. And yes, I may look like I have a white face, but wait until I get my translucent powder. So translucent powder I'll take, and I love this even though it's over the counter, drugstore, Walmart, wherever, and it's the NYX HD finishing powder. And yes, I use it all the time. You can tell this is my second one, and I'll just take this on a little fluffy brush size, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set my eyelids first because those are going to crease the fastest. Just setting the eyelids, and then go underneath all the funny faces you make when you're doing your makeup. Just very lightly, light layer, just to get it, you know, keep it from creasing, because that's what it's going to do fast, especially on me. Okay, and then we'll go into the second setting powder. Using the Jeffree Star Translucent, it smells like cotton candy. And I am going to take just a small amount of this and go over kind of what I just done, but more so underneath the eye, bringing it down just like a little bit more than what I did with the other setting powder. see how lightly that covers. And it smells so amazing. Anywhere it might crease, I want to go over. You have a mask on anyway, but not when I'm doing my TikTok lives, I don't. So I want to look presentable and not wrinkly, even though there is a beauty filter on there. And that is it for translucent powder. Now we go on to the face powder, the actual foundation face powder. I have been in love with this product for years, and if you've watched my channel, you've seen it before. It is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Powder Foundation and Concealer, and this is in the shade number 9, Neutral, and it looks just like this. This is a new one, and I just take my big foundation brush, swirl it around in there. Even though this brush is dirty, I need to wash it, and then I will just dab that all over where I did not do the setting powder, and then I kind of just blend it up into the setting powder, swirling it around, just getting a light coat all over the face, mostly down on the bottom, and then whatever's left of my brush, I'm going to blend it up into that translucent powder because I don't want a harsh line from light to dark. And as you can see, it's starting to look more my skin color on this side as it is this side. So let's keep going and cover this face. Look how much of a difference it made my face. But yet I have to put on everything else, and then you will see it all come together. But my face looks so much more smooth than when I use regular foundation, and I love it, and it stays all day, even under the mask. We'll go ahead and just finish the face real quick. The bronzers that I use are this very old Morphe Megastar palette, and then, or the compact, and then the bronzer booster by Physicians Formula. This is a more of like a neutral tone. It doesn't have so much orange in it, so I need to mix it because I do not want to be all orange. Sorry. And then there's the more orangey tone, so I will mix a little bit in here, and then I'll just take and just go around in this real quick. And then I will start with my forehead. Down my cheeks. I always go on the outer forehead part and then swiftly go through the middle because I don't want a bunch of bronzer up here, but just enough to leave a shadow so my forehead don't look so damn big. This is such a quick and easy way to do your makeup, and I've been loving it because I have had so many compliments on my skin and what my face looks like. Even the owner of the store said, "Wow, Becca, your makeup looks amazing today." I was like, wow, that's crazy for a guy to like notice that much. And I just, whatever's left on the brush, I smile and kind of just give myself a little bronzy look on the cheeks and across the nose. I do not add any. I just kind of go over everything. Just a dust. And there you go for the bronzer. Blush. I love this little Wonder Beauty Dusk to Dawn palette. It came in a BoxyCharm a long time ago. I don't know if you guys can really see that. And it's got these 3 shades in it right here, and one of them is a highlighter, so it has this really, really pretty dusty rose and then the more deeper rose color. And it's called Tuscan Sunrise and Havana Nights, and I will just mix in that Tuscan, the lighter color, and just barely go over the darker one. Start my cheeks. Just to get myself that natural look. And that is it for the blush. I'm gonna quickly do my brows off camera because I'm gonna be like all up in your business if I do them on camera. But I use the NYX Professional Makeup Crayon Micro, the Micro Brow Pencil, and I do use 2 shades. One is the Espresso, which is gonna be on the outer side, outer edge, and then the taupe, I believe, and that's just going to be the little hairs in the front to fill in. And then I go through with this terrible looking Benefit Cosmetics, the brow tinted brow gel. I love this. I always go over this when I apply the pencil, but you will see when I get done. Brows are done. And yes, you always look crazy when you have brows on before eye makeup. Gosh, I am tired, and that's why I have the little bats underneath my eyes. But for the eyes, I'm just going to do a quick and simple look using this Natasha Denona Mini. And it is the Peak palette, I believe. The Natasha Denona Peak palette. I love the shades right here. And this one for the liner, you will see. It turns out really well. Grabbing this orangey, pinky shade. It's called, I'll tell you, Jasper. Yes, Jasper, unless it goes the other way. Shine Amara Ilia. And I'm going to take this right into my crease. I'm going to concentrate out here on the outer corner and in that crease there. And whatever's left on the brush, I'll take it in to the inner corner. For the brows, I'm going to take a little bit of this white shade and I'm just going to touch up this brow area here. Just to lighten it up a bit. And then I will blend, I'll go back and blend out that orangey shade a little bit more up into the brow color. I love that orange. For my favorite part, the shimmer shade, which is right here on the end, is absolutely stunning. Guys, I apologize for my background right now. My makeup vanity's there. I usually do my YouTube videos in that corner over there, but I'm in a hurry because I'm going to do my TikTok live. So I wanted to hurry up and jump on here and just make you guys a quick, simple, easy makeup look using that new serum because I just had to share it with you. Anyway, here is the shimmer shade and we're just literally gonna go right on the lid with it. It's absolutely stunning. And you can almost like cut out your own crease with it. Just swish it back and forth. And there's the shimmer shade. A little bit more here. I love this little palette. I just love it. So pretty and so simple. For the liner that I told you earlier that I'm gonna use this dark shade, I'm gonna dampen this brush real quick. I'm just gonna wipe it on a towel. Literally, that's all it is, just dampening the brush. And I'm going to, you can see the little watermarks that it makes in the foundation and just pick up a little bit of that. And then I'm literally going to get on the lash line. First, where the brush is very wet on the outer corner here to deepen that color. And I'm gonna do that to both sides while the brush is still super damp. I'm going to take it in, but I'm going to try to just do just the lash line. Nothing above it, just to darken everything up. So I don't look like I have little beady eyes. This will help with your mascara too. So there's just, if you want to stop there, that is fine, but I'm going to add a little bit of a wing. And doing that, I just wipe off the excess water off my brush first, and I dip back into it. A little bit lighter this time. And what I'm going to do is take the corner of my brush and I'm just going to swipe up. I can't see in this mirror. See that? Or in this camera. Just the corner of the brush. And then you want to connect it. cannot see at all. I'm doing this blind pretty much. So you can get the idea. So I'm gonna go off camera and finish this up and I'll be right back. Don't forget to set with some Mario skincare. Hey guys, so here is the finished look. I did use the orangey shade that I use in the crease underneath the eye as well as the brown on the outside. I highlighted with the Jeffree Star Peppermint Frost palette and just did a very light nude lip with some gloss. Put on my Clinique mascara, which my lashes are not curling very well tonight with it. Usually they look huge, but as you can see, my face, it looks a lot clearer and smoother than a lot of my videos in the past. And I'm loving that tinted moisturizing foundation, moisturizing tinted moisturizer, whatever you want to call it. I will link everything below and where I got it. And I hope you all enjoyed this small tutorial. You all have an amazing evening, good day, or good night, wherever you are in this world. Bye guys.